What up, champion? Welcome to the channel. I'm Meech Cherry, and we finna run through this creative chest day. Chest day was so creative today, it went crazy. So we did the pec flies, we did the decline, we finished off with these crazy push-ups. Push-ups went crazy. You gotta wait to the end, champion. You gotta wait to the end to see the push-ups. But you gotta see the build-up to the push-ups, and then you get a full understanding on what kind of push-ups these was, because these push-ups was different. Before we get to this creative chest day, let's talk about why. Your reason why gets you inspired, keeps you consistent, and it makes you great. Having a why got me so far on my fitness journey that I'm able to share with you all the mistakes that I've made, that I've fixed, and made better along the way to becoming to who I am today within this fitness world. Why, it trickles down into different other categories, such as your why fuels your beliefs, your how leads you to action, and what you get, champion, you get results. That's how your why creates you into who you want to be. So in saying that, back to this creative chest day, wait till the end because the push-ups went crazy. And if you want to go back and check out my previous video, we talked about the art of mimicking. You can catch that right here. So in saying that, champion, let's get to this creative chest day. We did pec flies. We did decline bench. And you can't forget the crazy push-ups at the end. So catch you at the end of the video, champion. Let's get it. Pec flies. So with these pec flies, we did them a little different. You know, you had to let the creative juices go. You know, when you get to the gym, you gotta let the creative juices flow. So for you to let these creative juices flow, you gotta be real creative, champion. Make some workouts out, switch it up. You know, confuse the muscle. Remember, mind-muscle connection. So we gotta throw a little bit of some little spices in there. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up on it a little bit and still try to think of those muscles as well. So in saying that, we started out with the serving pec flies. And with great service, there's growth. How you start out on these pec flies, you want to serve both pecs at the same time. You're serving both pecs at the same time, 5 reps. Then after you serve the pecs 5 times, not 10, but 5. So serving, serve both. So if you want to just say it this way too, you can also say it this way. Sometimes I say serving, or sometimes I might be like right, left, both. Right, left, both. That might be easier for you. Whichever one. You can either say serving, or you can see right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. So workout number 2, champion. You want to mimic all of the movements that I'm doing within this decline bench, because as you notice, I'm pulling myself up to the bar, my chest up to the bar before I even start the set. The reason that I'm doing that is because I'm clenching my shoulder blades together, which is going to help me flex my back. Once I flex my back, I make sure that my elbows are tucked because I want to protect my shoulders from injury. The more you have your elbows flared out, the more susceptible you will be to injury. So make sure you protect those shoulders. Make sure you got those elbows tucked. Make sure you remember you got have that core tight as well too. I want to make sure that my knuckles are pointed to the ceiling. You want to keep your knuckles pointed to the ceiling to prevent you from losing power. Because once you bend your wrist, if you was to just push something, you don't fight with your fist open. You fight with your fist closed. You get the most power from punching. And when you're pushing on the decline, you're not pushing straight up. You're pushing kind of up and out. It's not a straight up motion. It's more of a arced motion. So you want to go from a little above your navel, and then you want to push up. But make sure those elbows are tucked. Make sure that core is tight and locked in, and make sure those shoulder blades are squared together to make sure that you are getting the full understanding of this workout. Boy feels strong. So when we start out with decline bench, we go from 225. We do 10 reps at 225. When me and my uncle start out on decline bench, and then we automatically go on our next set into that drop set. So to start out the drop set, we start out with doing 275 at 6 reps. Then he drops the weight to 225, I do 6 reps, and then I go to 135 finally after he drops that weight off. I do as many reps as possible to failure, because where you fail, you grow. Telling y'all, champion, the decline drop set goes crazy. As you can see, the decline bench goes crazy when you do the drop set. Workout number 3, champion. What we did weighted push-ups, but we threw a few twists into these weighted push-ups. We used the Bosu ball for our balance and our control with our core. When you failing on these push-ups, do not, I repeat, do not fall face first into the turf. or wherever surface that you're on, because it's a chance, champion, that you might get a sample of somebody's sweat glands, and that's gross. So you got to make sure that you control your movements in your body throughout this whole entire workout, through this whole chest exercise. You want to make sure that you're extending your arms. You want to make sure that you're really focused on your pecs during your push-up. You have to think about the muscle that you're working when you're doing this. So you should be squeezing your pecs. You should be feeling this push-ups within your tricep. Your arms should be damn near dead, champion, but you have to keep going. You have to keep going. Do not give up. Where failure is, there's progress and there's growth. When you sit down and think about your why are we going to this gym every day? Why are we putting in this work? Write it on a note card and put it in your bag. And then look at it every time you feel like you don't want to go to the gym, and remind yourself, constantly remind yourself why you're doing this.